Some audio trouble there. There we go. Hello there, friends and fellow Minecrafters. I am StarFox. We are back with Reliving Minecraft. Alright. So we are in the next version. I'm going to set a block right there. This is the version with the STEVES. The wild and the crazy STEVES. As they jump all over the place. So let's go ahead and talk about this version here. This is RD Ruby Dung 132328, released at 2128 UTC. The next version doesn't come out until tomorrow, in regards to the time frame that we are playing. We are currently on May 13th, 2009. So we're going to spend a couple of days playing this. I might do 4, I might do 6. It depends upon how many people are actually showing up. So this is our world from the previous version. And we are going to continue building. We can try to trap some of these thieves too. But they'll disappear by the next version, so. H, hi, for house. Interesting thing is, we might be able to get one inside of a house. That's always possible. He wants a house. He's like, please, please give me a house. I want to do a little bit something different with this house here. And I want to kind of make this like little entrance here, kind of like this, so that way the door is not quite flush here. You've got this little entryway here. And let's see. Okay. We'll go ahead and build I'm kind of thinking of like a couple of like I've said before, you've only got this one block to build with, so you have to be kind of creative, not so much with the blocks themselves, but of the shapes that you're doing. So that's what we're going to do here. I'm going to do this, but I want to make this one a double. Sounds like I'm making a drink or something. Make it a double. we'll make that. Then come off like this. Go ahead and make this wall here. Yeah, and I guess we'll make a, what, a square? Yeah, that would be a square window there. Oh, I did not make that high enough. I need to make it high enough so that way we can make a ceiling. This means we need to make this, yeah, you know what? I'm not going to bring that any higher because that's just not going to look right. Alright. Gonna take this out here. We've got this wall. Then we got this room over here. So we'll make a door to kind of go into this room. Hello there. Heather RC9760. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. And welcome to the first Minecraft version that's got Steves, except a lot of them jumped off the edge of the world. They're over there. Oh, there's one. Hey, Steve. Hey, Steve. Hey, 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 Steve. Yep, we upgraded today. We are on 132328 or something like that. I mentioned it earlier. I just can't remember what it was. It's like, I don't have all the versions memorized. Although I do remember 132211. Wait a minute. Is that right? It's the version that was before this one. Hello. We got Camacho 3064 who's with us. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the very beginning of Minecraft. Somewhat. This is the first version with the Steves. Most of them jumped off the world, but we still have a few that are left. I guess the Steves couldn't take it anymore, so they went bye-bye. Actually, instead, they call those Steves humans. As a matter of fact, you know what? We didn't really talk about this version, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh, that's right. I put it over here. Okay, so this is rd-132328. Hello there, Krasky. How are you? I almost dropped my keyboard. So this version was released on May 13th at 2128 UTC. This is available in the launcher, the official launcher. Now, I'm playing off of Betacraft. The mobs. This is the first Minecraft version that has mobs. So the human Steves, like that one right there, all of his buddies jumped off the side of the world. Those are the very first mobs that were ever made on Minecraft. There's 100 of them that spawn at random positions when we generate the world. When you save your world here, the Steves don't save with it. So if you trap them, it's not going to save them. They regenerate. Now all those, let's go ahead and I'm going to close this, and then we're going to reopen it. So that way you can see them. There they are. There's 100 of them all over the place. So these Steves were reused from an abandoned project that was made by Notch before Minecraft called Zombie Town. Isn't that interesting? Because if you think about it, the zombies are almost like zombified versions of these, right? So the thought of making zombies was all the way back to this, when he reused the texture. So that's kind of interesting. This is the oldest publicly known Minecraft world level for this version. So yeah, they're all over the place. Now in the last version, 1.32.2.11, I started building this little town. And we're kind of working on this house right here. So let's go ahead and hey, oh my goodness. Hey you, bye. Now something I was saying earlier is that the only block you have to build with is stone. I know this looks like cobblestone, but it's actually stone. This texture, in the next version, there's a new texture for stone, and this gets repurposed for cobblestone. So, little interesting tidbit of information. You know, I just thought about something. Let's make another door going over here. So, yeah, so what I was saying is we only have this one block. So you have to think, okay, what can I do that's creative enough so that way you're not making nothing but box houses? Well, I try to think in terms of shape. Trying to make different types of shapes and stuff. Make little extrusions like this. I can put this wall right here. There we go. We got ourselves a little room over here, which has got a walkway in there. You know what? I'm going to change this, and we'll make a walkway right there. They are everywhere. Yes, the animation is goofy. It is definitely very goofy looking. So you're just making goofy little shapes and houses with stone. Well, I suppose. I'm just trying to make them different, so that way they're not all boxes, if that makes sense. I'm also kind of thinking in terms of like blueprints for houses too. You know how they have like a room over onto the side and stuff like that. So I'm kind of I'm thinking in those kind of terms. Couple of windows on this side. And we have a couple of days that we can play on this version. And the reason for that is that there is about a 24-hour difference between this version and the next version. And we're playing these versions in a virtual type of time frame. So we don't spend too much time on them, but we consider the amount of time that's in between each version. And if you think about it, like how much, if this had been released today, how long would I play it? Would I play for 2 hours or 3 hours, right? And then on the next day, would I do another 2 or 3 hours? You know, maybe. And then when the next update comes out, how long would I play that before the next update after that comes out? So that is kind of the thought process on this series. You know, I want to make this a little lower. We're going to do this. A little bit different here. Can you dig into the ground? Yes, you can. There you go. Yep, you can dig into the ground. Anything you put on top is stone. Anything underneath is stone. But anything on this level, it is always grass. So the only real block is this one here. This just happens to be grass all the time. Yeah, you should have saw the very first version, and that stream is up on the channel. But the very first version had 7 layers of grass, but it's only grass if it's exposed to the light. Otherwise, it turns into cobblestone. So it's kind of an interesting piece of development. And the very first version was the first version that had caves, but it's all cut out through the world. So it looks the whole world looked chaotic with holes all over the place. It looked like a really torn up piece of Swiss cheese is what it looked like. I am going to make that a little bigger, just like that. We're going to make ourselves a wall right here. This could be the living area. This could be the master. Hello. You can't go that way. You can't park there. You can't park there. He's like, I can make it. I can make it. I can make it. So yeah, we'll make this kind of like the master bedroom. You know, it's got a couple doors or something like that. And then we can make a room here that's got a kitchen or something. So over here would be the kitchen. And we can make, I don't like how that's looking. Whoops. Can you hit them? No, you can't. If the music gets too loud, let me know. Like, some songs are a little loud and some aren't. Another thing too, okay, that is getting loud. I feel like I have to shout over it. there's two forms of light. There's just bright and dark. Okay, and like this is all shade. But if we go a distance away, do you see how black that is over there? Yeah, that's our light levels. Light or dark, that is it. But you can kind of see like how dark it is in here. And what I am going to do over here is I'm going to create a skylight. See that? Because I was going to put a window. I might still put a window. Right there. And we got, you know, like a sink right there, like some counters. That could be a refrigerator. Yeah, that's our little kitchen. And we'll go ahead and close this up here. Matter of fact, we'll have the counters going around. Yeah, and I guess we could have a window right there. And then here we'll have a... I was going to say a hallway or something, but... Nah, we'll just make another room. And I'm going to extend this room out a little bit. Heck, this is probably the master bedroom. By the size of it. Can I make a basement? Yeah, I absolutely can. How about we do that? By the way, your ideas are most welcome. So if you got ideas, shout them out. Let's see. How about... I'm coming up with some ideas here. Let's make the basement go down here. Meanwhile, I guess we could have a little something there. And then we can put a little door right here. And you know what? We can put a door right here. This could be the bathroom slash water closet, depending upon, you know, where you happen to be in the world. That'll be the tub. Imagine that filled up with water. And we'll have the window up there. You know, privacy reasons. And then we'll make that other, the other bedroom right here. And we'll make this one a small one. When are you going to get water? We got a few versions before that. I think it is classic 6A or 12A, somewhere around there. I think it's 12A. Oh, and by the way, all of these worlds are going to be stitched together. So when we're done with this one, you will see it again. So all the little worlds that we're creating, they will be stitched together, and we'll be able to come back and do more with it, such as adding water. Or, you know, adding villagers. Of course, that's a long ways off. We're a long way from that. And yes, we will be updating this world through each of the versions, so that this one won't be in the in-dev, but we will merge this into inf-dev, alpha, beta, the release. All right, let's go ahead and make that basement. We got a ceiling, so that's good. We'll make this the floor right here. We'll make a door right there. There we go. Let's ceiling's a little too low. There we go. And I think we can go this way. Yeah. As a matter of fact, hold on. Hold the phone here. There we go. We've got, if we do it this way, this could be like a storage room. And up here is like all the storage cabinets and stuff. So, yeah. That totally works. And then how about, whoops. By the way, you can place a block on yourself. We can make, I don't know, another little bedroom right here. Am I in the one, oh, by the way, Seeker, hi, how are you? Are you in the running around STEVES version? Yes, I am. We will see that here in just a moment. As a matter of fact, they may have all jumped off the world by now. I'm gonna put some furniture in here. You know, you could put a couple of flower pots right there, right? A TV or something there, and a couch. Actually, let's put the couch right here. That could be a chair. Actually, there's the TV. There we go. Here's the couch. That's where the TV goes. We can just put something else right there. Little end table there. Little end table there. We don't have a roof over here. We can put a bed right here. We'll call this one a queen bed right there. Killer Cubes doesn't swear, is family friendly, is nice to everyone, and plays Minecraft. Thank you so much, Seeker. I really appreciate that. And yes, that is very true. I think there's too much cussing out there. I like to make this fun and friendly for everyone. So, I hope you enjoy that. I don't need to do cussing and stuff to try to get clicks and views, if you know what I mean. So, no drama or anything like that. We're here to have fun, you know what I mean? So, Seeker, what other shows do you watch here? Do you watch any of the, do you like watch the Bedrock or the mod packs or anything like that? Check this out. We got some dimension going on here. Need to jump up here and put something there. We have no roof over here. You know what would be good is a skylight right here over the... Thank you for the idea for this, for the basement, because I have not made a basement in the other one, so that was a good suggestion. I appreciate that. Oh, all you've seen is the lives. Okay. I got a lot more stuff. There's a lot more stuff. This channel is all about Minecraft. Well, and other types of block games. So I would like to get Hightail on here. There is a live video about Hightail, but I like to get, you know, kind of like a series or something going, but I've just been kind of busy on other stuff. And I do have Vintage Stories, so that is another one that I would like to do. But there's just so much to do. Know what I mean? Know what I mean, Vern? Just a lot of stuff. What am I going to do here? I don't know. No, I don't like that. That don't look good. I don't like how that looks. Let's do this. And I do have another series where I played on Classic, and it's called Polyworld Forever. So that one's more, the reason why it's called Polyworld Forever is it's going to be my forever world in Java. This one here, this is the community Polyworld. So this is one that gets all of you involved. So all of your ideas and stuff, this is something that we're building together. And we got one heck of a journey ahead of us. And you're going to experience Minecraft from the early days through all the versions. And you get to be a part of it, too. So, yeah, if you want to see something, you just say the word. Word. Am I going to try Dungeons 2? Yes. Actually, I would like to do that. And I do have, you know, I'm glad you brought that up. I have Dungeons and I have Legends. And those were two others that I wanted to do on the channel, too. I knew there was something I was forgetting. So yeah, Dungeons 2 is one that's on my list. I also have story mode too. I'm not sure if there's going to be much demand for story mode because a lot of people have already done it, but for those that are interested in my playstyle, you know, they might be interested in it. So I'm not sure. We'll have to see. What was I doing here? We'll kind of trying to think of something here. We have a little bit of a different type of roof going on here. I am not sure if I kind of like that. Guess we can do... No. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. All right, so I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do that. So we got a little bit of a porch going on, or, you know, a little bit of an overhang. There we go. There we go. There we go. This is looking better. What was I thinking of here? I don't know. Create this overhang here. Oh, I like that part right there. All right. I got to use cellular now. I just got my first phone. Oh, cool. The war... For a moment, I thought you said Tech Wars. The war... What? Hey, worse? All right. Yeah, we'll come out this way. Oh. Yeah, we'll put that right there. What was I doing? I don't remember. I think, okay, over here. Oh, no, 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 no. We'll do that. Yeah. I kind of messed up. Because we got the window sitting there. That's okay. Nobody said it had to be perfect. Uh-oh. I don't see any more Steves. They're all gone. Oh, no. They all went whee off the side of the world. So let's bring them back. There they are. There's all the Steves. Hi. 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 Interesting enough, it kind of fits the music. Oh, hang on. There we go. In case your folks are wondering, there is a horizontal version of this stream also going on. So if you want to see a direct recording, you can. I just have both streams going on, so you folks can see it if you're on a phone. And those who are on a computer, there's a horizontal version too. So I have the chat up on both of them, so that way I can see them. But just wanted to let you know in case you were wondering. Give you a little bit of a tour here. So this is a little seating area. We'll say this is green cushions or something. This is the spawn marker when I first came into the last version. Not this version. Did you see how dark that is? See how dark that is from here? Hi. Now when you get closer, you begin to see a little bit of light. Oh, geez. That's kind of in the way. We'll make a step down. There we go. Hi. It's a little dark in here. But see, that's why I put a skylight here in the kitchen. Yeah. In the kitchen. And then we got a little skylight going on right there. Hi, are you wanting to come inside? So this H right here is for another house. But we can make a sign too. All right, here's an idea. What should we name this town? All right, you think of some names, and I will start another house. Can I build a what? Parkour. Oh, you mean Parkor. I forgot the name. I know what you're talking about. Sure. Let's make we're going to make this go out to the parkour map or something. Whoops. Now I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not the greatest when it comes to building certain things, but we will certainly give it a try. So I'm assuming, oh, we can almost do like a 3 jump here. Ooh. Okay. We're getting somewhere here. That I sucked on that one. Yeah, that wasn't the greatest. That wasn't the greatest, Star Fox. All right, let's go back up here. Oh, well, now, come on. Really? Am I that bad? Thank you. Oh, geez. You think we can make this one? Oh, ow! I did make it. I just fell off. How about we put one right there? And what, another one like right here? Or is that too far? That might be too far. So I've got an idea. We can put this up here. And this will be kind of like a platform or something, right? So you use the parkour to get up here to the platform. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm genuinely curious. Heather C is your first. Oh, okay. Can you? No, I cannot sprint. Autocorrect. Yeah, autocorrect doesn't always work though. Especially if you're on a phone, sometimes it gets confused. It is AI anyway. AI gets confused. There we go. We got ourselves a platform here. Okay, so here is the parkour course. I'm going to change this a little bit. Let's make that right there. Okay, so boom. That sucked. We'll start over again. Boom. Oh, jeez. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. Okay, we're not going to do this. That may not be possible. Oh, you know what? Here we go. Oh! I think it's too far. I think it's too far for us to get to. That probably means we can't make that one either. Now, if I do that, I might be able to make it. Yeah. Okay, so that's the thing. I can jump across that, I just can't jump far enough up. That means we're going to have to build this right there. Nope, put this one right there. All right, can I make that jump? Yes, we can make it. Yes, we can make it. Yes, we can make it. Woohoo! We made it. Little teepee thing. All right, so there we go. We can see our little town so far. Great idea on the parkour. I hope you like that. Let me know if you want to see more on that. My friend's nickname is Desi and often corrects to Daisy. He doesn't mind when it happens. Okay. I don't want to interrupt any conversations that you've got. Whoops. I'm not trying to jump here. So I guess we can make ourselves another little pathway. Something else that I would like to do is make some skyscrapers. What do you think? That's too big. That's too big. No, that's right. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. No, that's right. Okay. There we go. All right, so we still got that house over there. Let's make a skyscraper and let's gonna try to make something interesting here. I kind of did something similar on Polyworld Forever. Yep, so this is going to be a big skyscraper. Don't. That's the wrong place. That's yeah, kind of there. Yep, that there. And oh, no, nope. We'll put that there. We'll put that there. There we go. There we go. And a door right there, so that'll work. Sandboxes. I guess I still is one though. Granny's mod or tear... Oh, Gary's mod or tear down. Alright, so here comes the... You know, and something else I'm going to do here too. Everything's been sitting on grass. The ground has been the grass, right? We're going to make the ground actually cobblestone this time. Let's see. There we go, there we go. There we go, there we go. Dum 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 dum. Get some windows. Okay, there we go. So, say we're doing a little bit of parkour here. Do I have enough there? Okay. Whee! Kind of big here. Oh, that's not tall enough. Okay, that's a step up, which means we need to make this that high. Let's see. Dun 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 dun. Dun. Whoops. Nope. Dun, dun, dun. In a way, I kind of want to go down and take a look at it, but I also want it to be a surprise, too. You know what I mean? We're making the ceiling, in case you're wondering. Yes, there's going to be another floor, by the way. So we will need to make a staircase. I think I know where I'm going to put it. Gotta moosh, will you do the fandango? Galileo! Galileo. Just a small family. Okay, we got our staircase right there. Ish not bo blow. Let me go, let me go. Look at that. We got ourselves a staircase to the next level. How about that? The collars hurt my head. Oh, what is my favorite non-blocky game? Oh, well, good question. I would say it's between The Sims and Flight Simulator. And I do have channels for those too. So I do have a Flight Simulator channel. And I also have a channel for The Sims too. Sims also, which has Sims 2. It has Sims 1. It has, what the heck did I do there? Sims 3, Sims 4. I recently added the PlayStation 2 version of The Sims. I did some... I fell! It's okay. It's okay. We'll be all right. Busting out. Yes. I've been working. I have video footage on that. I just haven't edited yet. And they are just basic plays. They're ASMR, so they're, you know, they're kind of quiet. Can we not get up there? I don't think that's the one I want. There's no crouching in this, by the way. Oh, you like Flight Sim in The Sims. That's cool. Well, my recommendation to you, the other channel that I've got is called Killer Flights. You'll find that if you go to the main page of the channel and scroll all the way down to the bottom, you'll see that. But there's my main channel, Killer TV. Now, I've done all kinds of live streams over there for Flight Simulator. And I still do live streams. And I am planning on doing a live stream soon for Flight Simulator. And by the way, I play... Not only do I have Flight Sim 2020, but I also play the classic versions also. So like Flight Simulator 98, Flight Simulator 2. I think the next one I'm going to play is Flight Simulator Sublogic Flight Simulator 2 for the Commodore Amiga. That's the, I believe that's the next one I'm going to plan. Also on Killer Flights, I am working out an idea for a global tour, which is going to have each of the simulators as well. So yeah, over on Killer TV, there is a lot of Flight Simulator stuff. So if you're in the Flight Simulator, I think you're going to like that channel. But Killer TV is... I used to have everything on that channel, and it was getting too big. So I had to break things into smaller channels. So I needed to have one that was just for Minecraft. Because YouTube did not know who... it didn't know what the audience was. It was like showing, like... It was recommending the Minecraft videos to people that didn't want to watch it and all kinds of stuff. So I... I had to I had to rethink stuff. But yeah, there is all of that. What the heck am I? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Okay, the window's right there. All right, we're not going to put a window on that one or that one, but we will put a window there. And we'll put that one there. We'll make this one a shorter floor. Like this. So I like playing retro games. Yes, I do. That's another channel. That channel is called Killer Games. There are some modern games there, but Atari 2600 and Television, Coleco, NES, Super Nintendo, all kinds of stuff like that. I have a retro hard drive that's got retro games on it. I don't think I want to do that right there. Okay, I think I'm figuring this out here. It's in my head as far as what I want to do here. This is the ceiling, is what this is. Look at this, we can see stuff. Okay. Like that. Okay. Okay. Oh, we got a lot here we didn't do. What in the world was I thinking? Oh, okay. I know what I'm doing. I think I know what I'm doing. Famous last words. Nope, that's not the right spot. That's a tough one. There we go. It's funny, I'm like trying to figure out where I want to put stuff here. Another one rides the bus. Another one rides the bus. You like retro games? What's your favorite console? Your favorite retro console. Let me be more specific. What's your favorite retro console? You know, with all the garbage that they're doing right now with consoles, like they won't let you own your games and all that other stuff. I've been hearing that retro gaming has actually been growing in popularity. And you know what? Good. I like that because you know what? There's a lot of fun retro games. There's something kind of simple about them. There's a simplicity. Especially the Atari 2600. You only have to worry about one button. That's it. You don't have like hundreds of keys to worry about. I wonder I wonder how high the world is. How much further we have left to go. Our staircase is going to go over here in the corner. That's what I got in mind. All right, so we'll make our staircase. Let me get the wall in here. And let's figure out, we'll put that right there, and then we'll do that, that. Oh, perfect, and the window's right there. I like that. See, and then you can kind of like put stuff like right there. Oh, that's in the way. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to do... Oops. Oopsie. Oopsie. Oh, no. No, did I do this right? Yes. Yes, I did. Well, that's not right. There and there. PSP. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Saturn. Okay. Hands up, hands up. Your favorite console is a Saturn. Yes. Let me think. Cruisin' USA, Cruisin' World. Those are fantastic on the Saturn. Or is it the Dreamcast? It's one of them. It might be the Dreamcast. I can't. Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Whatever it is, I did a play over on Killer Games. We'll jump down here. I want to take a look and see what we got. All the Steves are gone. Trying to give it a kind of a different little look there. Well, I got it all in the right spot. That's cool. All right, let's go up here. Let's find out how high we have to go. Can you take me higher? That's as high as we can go. That's high. I have a feeling that our... Okay, we'll make the next staircase over here on this side. Making plans, making plans. So yeah, we'll block that off there. Look, we got more parkour we can do. Yay! Alright, so the ceiling will be here. I think we can add one more floor after this. There we go. Can I get over here without falling? Here we go. Oh yeah, that one song. I forget the... I've got it. I do have that game. I just forgot the name of it. And I've barely played it. Am I doing this right? Undertale, yes, yes, that's it. That is a great song. I may need to jump down and take a look at this. I might have to adjust something. Okay, I think this is where the staircase was going. But if I'm not careful, I'm going to get confused. What level am I on? Oh my word. Right there. There we go. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. All right, we're putting a... Yeah, the staircase is going over there. So the ceiling is going here. Wrong. Wrong. Not you. Me. Ah! I fell. This gives me a chance to take a look. Oh my goodness, what the heck? What in the world was I doing over here? Boy, we need to fix stuff over here. We're all laid up over here. Alright, let's fix this here. We gotta make it dress right dress. I'm going to do that. Okay, that side looks good. I didn't get those things up there. I think that's what I was working on. Okay. In we go! Come back around here and go up these staircases. And, okay, so we don't have the... Well, this is the perfect time to make that staircase. That's in the way. There we go. We got our little wall that we're making here. I did that on purpose, by the way. You folks are like, yeah, sure. Sure you did. Huh. As a villager would say. There we go. Huh. Hurt? Huh. Oh my. Wait. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm thinking. Okay, I think we can put a ceiling right here. Then we got to put the wall again. Another brick in the wall. Okay, we got a space over here we got to do. Something doesn't look right. That's the part that doesn't look right. Aha. This was the part. There we go. Something interesting. My daughter watched Beverly Hills Cop for the very first time. She's like, how could I she's like, how could I have missed this movie this whole time? And I'm like, I don't know, but it is a classic. Everything looks okay. I keep thinking that I'm off somewhere. Just think when we start getting more blocks and we get like dirt and we have the stone to work with and what else? Wood. And of course saplings. Saplings, I like to think of them as shrubs because they don't grow. Okay, I have an idea. We're going to make this a shorter wall too. Or floor. You sound just like them. Huh? What? Oh, the villagers. Beverly Hills Chihuahua. I've never watched it. Not Beverly Hills Police. I can't say that I have ever seen the Beverly Hills Chihuahuas. Ha! Ghostbusters! Hey, you never know. This building might wind up getting haunted by ghosts. But let's be honest. Later on, there's going to be skeletons. There's going to be zombies. Oh no, this place is going to be haunted. We will have to call the Ghostbusters. Who are you going to call? I have no idea. Who are you going to call? Who knows? I don't know. Something tells me this is wrong. This is wrong. Oh, no, 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 no. That's right. That's right. That's right. Ghostbusters! Whoops. You know what? I don't want that up there. There we go. There's a reason why I don't want that up there. I think I missed that. And I think I'm missing a window. That one is in the wrong spot, and put that one right there. That's wrong. There we go. Yeah, right on the edge there. Can I get it? No. There. And there. And there. Okay. Hold on, I'm not done. I missed this part. Okay. There's that. I am missing a oh. Missed a spot. Go down. Go down. No, no, that's not what I meant. It's not what I meant. Go back up here. I need to watch what I say. What was I doing? I was going up this way. Okay. Okay. I was getting this part right there. That's what I was doing. Why is this here? There might still be a piece there. Okay, almost done. This goes to the world height. I'll show you. Can't see, can't make any more. That's it. Whee! There we go. That is the skyscraper. Something doesn't look right. I think I'm missing some blocks up there. Yep. Let's go appreciate this from the distance. That kind of looks weird, not having a window there on the edge. Well, I found another spot. Uh-oh, did I mess something up? Yes, I did. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What in the world did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What in the world? What was I thinking up here? Our design is a little off. Dun 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 dun. No! No! That's gonna be a pain. Well, we'll fix it. We'll fix it in post. Fix it in post. Yeah, we gotta fix that up there. There we go. Where's the door? Oh, back here, apparently. I should make a parkour. Yeah, parkour to get up there. That's an interesting idea. I have an idea. Okay, so what was I doing? Okay, there's something going on here. Where's that little pillar that I was making? Is it over here? There it is. Ah, I made it! I made it! I made it! No! I missed one! I missed one! No! I was so proud of what I did, too. Lewis, hey, you're back. Oh, no! Lewis, what happened? Okay, we took care of it. But something don't look right. Oh my word, what the? I think we need to back away a distance and take a look at it. I'm seeing, some problems. Okay. I can see the problem over here. That should be gone. That should be right there. And we're missing a spot up here too. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Oh, okay, those are windows. Got it. That's what was confusing. That's why it seemed confusing. Okay, because I was trying to think of the windows. Okay, so that's right. That's right. It just looks odd. Okay. Well, there we go, folks. That is our first skyscraper. Oh, and you were saying a parkour course. That's right. Yeah, so let's build that there. Darn it! What happened? What happened, Heather? Is it because all the Steves are gone? The poor Steves, they're all gone. Wait a minute, I want to do that there. Yeah, we want to make it go down here. There we go. There we go. This world's feeling lonely. Okay, I think over here is where the other skyscraper should go. So as a place marker, we will put an S. This is going to look like a horrible S. It's going to look like a 5 in one direction and an S on the other. So like looks like an S there. And yeah, that's kind of like a zigzag or something. All right, so there's going to be a skyscraper there. And we want a parkour course. Ooh. Well, if I'm going to have a... This should be fun. I'm thinking here. Boy, this is going to be one heck of a parkour course. I have an idea. I think. This is going to be a crazy parkour course. Whoops, I think that's too high. I don't think I'm going to make that. Okay, there we go. I'm going to make this one a little bit higher. Again, that's too high. Okay, so here, this is going to be kind of like a rest area. So we're going to make a little bit of a bridge. How many blocks are we over? Okay, 2. That's about even, so we need 2 more. Okay, so we got ourselves a little bridge. Oh my goodness. You are really giving me a challenge here. Said hi. Seeker says hi. Respond. Oh, you want rest in peace? It was when I missed a block. Okay, yeah, we'll respawn to Steve's because it's, yeah, getting kind of lonely here. They are back. There we go. Hi, Steve. Hi, Steve. Actually, they're called humans. We got a lot of stuff from the... Yeah! We got... We got a lot of places that we can fill in over here, you know that? That's okay. There's going to be several... there's going to be a spot where there's going to be several days in... Would you get off of me? Several days where there's not going to be any updates, and so we can actually come back and we can do more work and stuff. I tell you what, these Steves are kind of like violating my personal space. Hey, are you lost? Bonk. Bonk. Oh, wait, he went over there. You know, if one of these Steves happens to go on this parkour course, I am going to be so impressed. And hopefully we get it on camera, because that would be awesome. My goodness, I gotta take this thing all the way around. Yeah, let's bring it over here. I'll make this the same height. That's not the same height. That is. Yeah. There we go. And I'm noticing I made a mistake. I made a mistake over here. I think. Did I? I thought I did. Oh, it's up here. Yeah, there we go. That fixed it. Let's see. Right about here. Can you read chat a bit more often? Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, Seeker. Or Heather. I'm trying. It's over on another monitor. Sometimes I get a little bit focused on what I'm trying to do. So, I'm not ignoring you. I promise. I promise. Sometimes I get a little caught up. Let's see. I've already got this pillar here. So I could probably do that. My goodness, we're almost there. Alright, I'm going to put one there. I'm going to put one here. Here, there, and everywhere. There we go. And... Whoops. We're almost up to the top. We're almost there. This is going to be blocking the view. But that's okay. That is okay. I just had this thought about making the parkour as a part of the as a part of the building. That's not gonna work. Oh, no! I was almost done. I was almost done. I guess we're gonna have to test this out, huh? We are going to test this out. Dun, 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 dun. I think I can make that. Don't fall. No, dang it! Dang it! Now I gotta start all over again. We'll start here. Okay, that's the same height, so I should be able to make that. That's the same height. I should be able to make that. Yes. Oh, oh my goodness, almost fell. That's in the way. That was not what I wanted to do. Shoot. Here, we'll go up here. Please don't fall. There we go. So you jump from here up to here. I'll figure this out here. We have to make this stick out a little bit. Right there. And then basically right up here. And then over here. Okay, so to continue from where we were, right here. Oh, I don't need this right here, do I? Yay! We did it! Ooh. I didn't make it. No! No! I have to have a drink of tea now. But hey, we did pretty good. That's one heck of a parkour. Great suggestion. Thank you for that. And you know what? Later on down the line, we can come back and we can do it again. As a matter of fact, you know what? I think we have to make a rule right now. Every time we come back to this world, we have to do the parkour course. Every single time. So, when I want to come back here and build some more, we have to do the parkour course first. And then we can build. That is the rule. So you're going to have to keep me honest, all right? That means you have to watch. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of like a train track, and it's got those things over it. That's what that reminds me of. Did we lose all the Steves again? Yep. They're all gone. And I'm about gone there too. So this walkway is it will connect up to another world eventually. Put that right there. You don't go there. You go over here. You don't go there. Bring them back. Bring them back. Yeah, we'll bring them back. Let me finish this this walkway here. Now, I did this in my polyworld, but something we can do is create a wall. And then they will not be able to get through. So that means the Steves will be stuck here on the world and they won't be able to fall off. Matter of fact, I even have a better idea. I'll show you. Yeah, so we're going to be doing this all the way around. Oh, there's one Steve. There's one that survived. Yay! He is the sole survivor. Sole survivor. It's a song by Asia. Sole survivor. It's a good album, by the way. Asia's debuted album called Asia. It's got the coolest artwork. The albums have the coolest artwork. I think it's so cool that the vinyl records are like really getting popular again. That is neat. That is neat to see. Somehow I don't think 8 tracks will make a I don't think 8 tracks will make a comeback. My daughter, she's got the Minecraft Alpha on vinyl. It's got like a green record. She loves it. I still have some vinyl records, actually. Okay, this right here, by the way, this was the spawn point for this world here. So I'm just going to put that there for the moment. I almost fell off the world. This is a long ways. Long, long, long way. Whoop. Don't. How far am I? Okay. Still got a ways to go. By the way, this is a 256 by 256 world, in case you're wondering. And the height is 64 blocks. I have another idea of something we can do too. Let me finish this up. This may not be the most exciting of builds, but the reason why we're doing this is we want to... We want to keep the Steves in here, right? I knew that was gonna happen! No! No! That's okay, we're back. Twinkle? What is that? Twintle? What am I trying to do? We are building a wall around this entire thing because we're going to keep the Steves from jumping off. It's for their own good. There's no sprinting in this. So yeah, we're making this all the way around. And then we'll I'm going to be putting a gutter right next to this, which eventually we can fill with water. That's going to be a task. Oh no, actually, it may not be. Because there's going to be something called infinite water. I don't know. It actually might be. We might have a hard time with that. May have to wait until later when we get water buckets and stuff. Or I can use MC Edit and I can do it that way too. I will need to use MC Edit in order to fix this world, because when we update to the next version, it's going to turn this all to stone. And there's a reason for that, because this is ID 1, I think. This block is considered ID 1. And ID1 becomes, I mean, this is stone. Not cobblestone, this is stone. But they come up with a new texture for stone, the one that you're all familiar with. And so this turns to stone, that turns to stone, the whole thing is stone. And then they add 3 more blocks, one of them being cobblestone. So they'll redo this texture. So in order to get this back the way that it looks now, I have to use MC Edit in order to change the blocks to the way they should be. So I will need to use it for that. And also when merging the worlds, I got to use MC Edit that way too. So if nobody minds, I can add water then. We'll make our use of MC Edit as little as possible. Did I make that too? Oh, that's the... Okay. That's the walkway over there. So the only way that the Steves can... Oh, they're not going to be able to get on this thing. Well, they could. I'm going to make this under thing here. We can fix it. Okay, so here is the gutter. Let me ask a question for you folks. Do you consider creative mode cheating? So, I mean, I'm sure that if someone did like a series and it started off with creative, and they just built with it, that'd be one thing. But what do you think about someone that does survival and then switches to creative, does builds, and then switches back to survival? Do you consider that cheating? Or do you consider that okay? Because let's put it this way. Let's say someone's playing survival, right? And they're doing some builds. But then there's like something mundane. Right? Where instead of playing the game and making interesting builds, they're busy doing tedious work. So that's what I'm wondering, you know, do you consider cheating if they go to creative? It's a sandbox game. Oh, no. Kind of. Did I lose anyone on the stream? Because it looked like it dropped for a moment. If so, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was not intentional. Only for tedious work. Okay. So, would you say like a rail system? Like, I mean, if it was going like a really long distance. Yeah, okay. Or something that's repetitive, right? So if you're like making a really long pathway. Now, I'm not saying that I would switch to creative on this one. I mean, we are on creative right now. We don't get survival until the survival test in creative. Sorry, classic. And then it's back to creative for a bit. And then when it gets to in-dev, it'll be survival again. I'm doing something a little, that looks, yeah, I don't want to make it a P. I'm doing something a little different here for the spawn marker. That looks kind of like a key, actually. Nope, we'll put that there. Hate autocorrect. You know, it's funny that you mentioned that because at my work, we have a work phone, and sometimes I have to respond to messages on it, and it does not have autocorrect on. And so it gets a little frustrating because I'm like trying to type on the phone, it doesn't get the word right, and I have to kind of back up and try it again, and then I hit the wrong key. And so in those cases, like I wish I had autocorrect. It's, you can't win. It's a no-win scenario. We are almost all the way around. I think this is the last part, actually. And then we can spawn in the Steves. And they will be safe. There we go. All right, let's bring the Steves in. Somehow he jumped right over. They're so... They... Okay. Okay, I think most of them will be okay. Yeah, bruh. Oh, I just realized I didn't put this thing up here. Hold on. There, you can see a little bit more of the world now. I forgot to raise up the camera. Bruh, bruh, bruh. Get out of the way. Oh my goodness. All right, so what? I had an idea. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Okay. We're going to make a staircase that's going to go underground. It's going to go all the way to the bottom. Dude, you mind? I think I have enough room. Whoops. For a moment, I thought he was stuck. I didn't think he was going to make it. That guy's like, bruh. I'm stuck. Our staircase is going to go all the way to the bottom. Hello. Now we got a Steve in our way. He might make it up. Then again, he may not. Foot loose. Everybody foot loose. Wheeze, little wheeze. Dude, man, you're kind of like in my way. Oh, shoot. I have something covering here. I can't see the other chat. Okay, there's no one there. Oh, now we got 2 of them. Great. Now we got 3 of them. Great. What in the world? It's getting a little crowded over here. It's crowded. You're invading my space. You are invading my space. They're everywhere! And yes, I cannot hit them. All I do is just place a block. Boom, boom. Da-dum, dum, 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 dum. Another Steve bites the dust. And another one gone. Another one gone. And another one gone. Eventually, we're going to have to torch this thing. Because there's going to be nasty stuff down here. Dun 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 dun. I wonder how much further we have. I'm stuck. I can't get out. Make a song about Steve's getting stuck. My name is Steve and I'm stuck. I am Steve. I want that movie on Blu-ray. Yeah, there's 100. It spawns with 100. And eventually we're going to get a button that allows us to spawn as many as we want. But at this point, Notch is testing mobs. He's testing to see how much can the game handle. So that's why we got as many as we do. And they used to be zombies from Zombie Town. That was another game that he made. Well, it was never released, but that was like one that he worked on. And yeah, so these textures are from that. Oh no, do we have more? Two there, one. No, we still have the same 3. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, there it is. That's the void right there. Okay, so here's what we need to do. We're gonna make a big room. You'll see what I'll be doing here. Boy, they are really wanting to come through here. It's like, wherever you are, we want to be there too. Hi! Yo, it's me again, Jason G. Sorry, I'm not ignoring you. I'm being distracted by these Steves. Dun 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 dun. Is that right? That's right. Oh, okay. I have an idea. I always have ideas, but this is another idea. Okay, I think, yeah. Glad you're here, Jason. We are working on something. I'm gonna open this up. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to start taking these off. And I'm going to take that out. That out. That out. Oh, nope, that's not going to work. Okay. We're making something here. It's a hole to the void. Okay, that's bad. So there we go. We have a hole to the void. We have a staircase going all the way down to it. Here, let's jump out and go wee. And then I'll respawn here. Look, our Steves are still here. I don't think they're all here. I think some of them managed to jump over. I mean, we got a wall around it, and then I got a ditch going around it also. But they seem to jump so high that some of them do manage to go over. You wanna know what? Oh, you have an idea of what to build. Okay, what do you got an idea of? Here's our staircase. Right on down here. Look at this. Look how bright they are. It's darker than dark down here, but look how bright they are. Cool, huh? We have our parkour course. Parker. Parker. A big shoe? What? Okay. What the hell am I... How am I going to do that? I don't know. You should make a big shoe. All right, well, let me... Let me try that over here. Let's see. Gotta make a... Right, little round thing like this. Let's see. How? Okay, that's not too bad of a shoe. All right, and then we got a spot for the heel, right? So like this. That seems off. There. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Whichever you want to build. Okay. Actually, you know what? We can make... Hold on. I'm going to make the grass as part of the shoe. So, you know, the inside of a shoe, you know how you have that padding and stuff? That's what this will be. There you go. Room for your toes. That doesn't seem big enough. That's all right. Okay, so we'll... Whoops. Let's make one more layer here. Oh, this is the front. Okay. That's the back of the shoe. This is the front of the shoe. Okay, so now we will start making the cover part. I love these ideas that your folks are coming up with. Because you know what? That is, we're creating a story right here. What the heck is going on with that stream there? Hang on a second. I gotta look. Okay, that's what that is. That is weird. Oh, that's why it's doing it. Okay. Sorry, I was just looking at something. Okay, so... So now the shoe's going to come up a bit, right? That's not what I wanted to do. We'll parkour our way up here. I'm going to do that. Oh, nope, that needs to be there. Almost fell off it. Nah! Really? No, you know what? I'm going to take that out. We're going to make this part rounded here. Please check, please. I have a YouTube channel too. I have a lot of subscribers. Oh, that's cool. What do you do on your channel? Is yours Minecraft also? Like, what do you have on your channel? Are they Let's Plays or what the heck? Oh, okay, we'll do this. Maybe. This is going to be kind of weird. You make videos, you pay Hello Neighbor. I haven't heard that one. Oh, good. Heather, I'm glad you're still there. Oh, it's a puzzle game. That's actually another channel that I've been working on creating as a puzzle channel. I don't know if I'm going to get there. I've got a little too many. What the heck is this? What is this? Well, I don't know. What do you think? Hold on. Hold on, hold on. You know, there's that flap that goes around the part where you put your foot in. Okay, so here it is. You put your foot in there. That's a shoe. Huh. Hang on. Why does that not look right? I was thinking, you know how the shoe kind of comes up a little bit? This probably should too. We're sculpting here. There we go. What do you think? It's not perfect. I hope. Maybe it's a boat. I don't know. I figured the name of your account is what you're using right now. Why do I have so many channels? Good question. Because they all used to be on one channel. Killer TV is the hub. Everything was on that channel at one point, and I had like over 3,700 videos. I've actually been doing YouTube for 12 years. YouTube, they used to, I mean, you used to be able to do variety of stuff on YouTube, and it was fine. But now they want people to specialize. And there's a lot of things that I like to do. And I had it all on one channel. People didn't know what the channel was about because they were getting recommended Minecraft when they wanted to see something else, and people wanted to see Flight Simulator, but they got recommended something else. So that's why I started creating other channels, so that way I can try to specialize on stuff. That's like, same thing with the games. You'd think that all the games would go on the gaming channel, but the problem there is you got people that are looking for certain types of games, you know, and it's confusing. But I have a reason for why I was doing that and the different channels I've been creating. Like, I have a channel just for Civilization. The battery power is beginning to die. Where's the... Oh, where's the cable? Oh, there it is. I gotta hurry and... Sorry, it's my hand. We're going to lose... There we go. I gotta get this thing plugged in, otherwise we're gonna lose the stream. We don't want that to happen. Quick, 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 quick. This thing was fully charged, too. Alright. Hopefully that'll work. Okay. It is Little Skittle 199. Okay. So anyway, about the multiple accounts, I hope that makes sense. That doesn't look good. I'm trying to make it work. I guess that's going to be the best I'm going to be able to do. I can't seem to get it to... Now it's at an angle. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. Oh, what time is it? Okay, so we're going to go for another 32 minutes. This is turning out to be a good stream today. I originally planned on 2 hours, but if I got a good turnout, I was going to extend it to 3. And we'll do like another 2 or 3 hour stream tomorrow. Because there was like a whole day that this version was out before the next one was updated. Okay, well, we have a shoe now. Guess we can work on another house. I've got that little thing there. Let's make a long hallway here. One more. Now the actual house is here. So there'd be a door. You'd have this little walkway here and a... There wouldn't be a... it's a window, but it wouldn't have glass. If that makes any sense. We're going to round this off a little bit. Okay, this is going to be a solid wall because a window wouldn't make any sense because there's a wall like on the other side. So... Oh, you know what? This could be like a backyard. Ooh. Like the idea. Okay, so... There... So you've got a backyard here. I'm thinking here. Oh, you know what? We don't need to put a fence. That's fine. All right, let's get a roof on here. Oh, hey, look up. We can do some more parkour here. Let's fix this. Okay, so we've got this, and that's going to go down like that. Do we still have Steves, or did they manage to all jump off? Nope, I still see a few. They're still managing to jump off the world. Oh, I came up here for a reason. That was a few. That sucked. There we go. This time, I am going to take that out. We're going to make the ceiling like this. Really? Really? I'm going to keep that flat. Check chat, sorry. Who am I responding to? Oh, the other one! Vector, sorry about that. You say the other world is upgraded to 14A, but you have, like, a number of episodes of it on 14A, but apparently yes. Sorry, Vector. There wasn't anyone over there for a while, so I kind of missed it. The reason for that, you're talking about Polyworld Forever. The reason for that is because I merged the worlds. I think with 14A, I think you were able to have custom worlds, and I think that's why I merged it to 14A. But there is going to be a dedicated 14A world on the Polyworld Forever. So I've got plans for that one. But that's the reason. That's the reason why because you're probably looking for the trees, right? You're like, hey, where's the block trees at? That's why. That's the only reason why it said 14A. Did that answer your question, Vector? Sorry I missed your Mr. Chat. That was not intentional. Like I said, I do check chats. Sometimes I can't get to it right away, but I do my best to try to keep up with them. Whoops. So my apologies. I'm sorry. Also, too, I get kind of into a zone of building, so... Okay, let's go ahead and fill this in. Why do I have two separate streams? The reason why is one's vertical for people who are on the phone, because it fills the stream, or it fills the phone up vertically. And then there's the horizontal stream. The horizontal stream, I'm going to be using the footage from that to make a separate video. So that's the reason. But I do have both chats up. They're on two different windows. I just got cut up with the build, that's all. Did I do this right? No. Or did I? Oh, I don't know. Oh, okay, yes. Yes, 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 I did. I know it's kind of annoying with the two different streams, but I found that it actually kind of works for what I'm doing. But yeah, I got two different ones, so that way. What the heck did I just do? They're for two different types of viewers. That's why. I don't know if anyone else is doing that, honestly. I might be the only one. I haven't noticed anyone else doing it. Is that right? Am I doing that right? I guess so. I don't know. It's kind of a little off there. Wait, so are you just restricting yourself to 13A blocks despite being in 14A? No. It's not that at all. It's just that there's 9 worlds, right? And they're all stitched together. I just have them stitched together in 14A. That's all. But it's going to be updated from there into survival tests and stuff like that. So no, there's a completely separate world that's going to be made for 14A. There we go, something a little different for a house. We'll just come inside here. So we got our backyard. Some rounded corners there. We can put a little seating area over here. Little end table. We can put a double bed right there. Do that. Whoops. No, that won't work. Okay. So the door would go right here. Actually, you'd have to put it this way. Wait, so what are all your gameplay videos in that world about? Then, okay, that's what the N is for. That one, there's a story. The Polyworld Forever is a story. I'm building lore for a forever world. So that's what that's about. It's a forever world that I'm building that's got a backstory and a lore. That's what that is. What we're doing here is we're reliving Minecraft from the beginning based on the time in between versions. So, but we're picking a 2 to 3 hour window. So there's at least 4 to 6 hour window in between this version and the next version. At least. So that's why we're going to do 3 hours today. And probably, yeah, tomorrow's my Friday from work. So we'll do another 3 hours tomorrow. And then on Thursday, we'll be updating to the next version. And the next version is where it all turns to stone. But we're only going to show that briefly, and then I'm going to generate a new world so that way you can see the terrain and everything. I hope that makes a little bit more sense. But you were saying you're not particularly a fan of these versions because the cobblestone texture is too noisy. Yeah, that is noisy. That is nosy. Noisy. It's nosy too. It's noisy. It's noisy. Yeah, you know what? I kind of thought the same thing as you did in regards to this. I'm like, wow, this is really ugly. But after you play with it for a while, it has a certain charm to it. It's kind of like the grass blocks, right? It's green on all sides. And when you see it on a hill or something like that, it just doesn't seem right. But in the context of this, as a matter of fact, that gave me an idea for something else. It just seemed, I don't know, it just seems to fit right. There's our stairway to the void. Okay, so I want to make this. I don't know what it is. I guess we could fill this up with water eventually. I did that wrong. Right here. Axel F. Yes, you are correct. Very good. You got good ears there. Apparently, there's a speculative version available in the recreations that is basically cave game text, but with level. Yes, you missed it. I did that. That was the version that I played 2 versions ago. I did do that. I did not do it on Polyworld Forever because I didn't know about it, but I did do it with this series. So I built on it and I saved it. And it's going to be part of the Polyworld. Yeah, I played that version on, I think it was Sunday. Sunday, or was it Monday? No, yeah, it was Sunday. That's right, because I did it Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday I did the version before this one, because there was only like an hour and 17 minutes between the last version and this version, or something like that. Say, we got something going on here. I don't know what, but, you know, it's something. Did you notice that compared to Polyworld Forever, did you notice how the walkways are now raised? instead of indent it like what I did. I was trying to do something a little different on this one. But going back in regards to Polyworld Forever and this one is more, I've intended this one to be audience participation, whereas the other one is my Forever world that I'm kind of building a certain way. This one is for all of us. So ideas and stuff that you got, that's what this one is for. And I tried it before, and I came up with a better idea, so that's why I restarted. So the other one's kind of like a legacy series. We got 10 more minutes. I'm gonna put this around here. Did we lose all of our Steves? I think we lost all of our Steves. Even though I've got a wall around this thing, we still lost them. Which means I need to make the hole deeper. So let's bring the Steves back. Okay, yeah, that's what you're saying. So yeah, cave game tech test. I do have that. It is part of this series. I need to make a playlist. So they jump so high. See, one just jumped over. Wait, is that going to work? No, they're... I think they're still going to... Hold on. Yep, they're still going to jump right over. So I'm going to have to do... I'm going to have to make it too wide then. Because, hey, you know, we're going to play this tomorrow. We want to keep all the Steves. That's the whole reason, right? You need to widen the gap, yeah. I'm doing that. I'm widening the gap. Making the gap bigger, 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 bigger. Are you aware of Cubicle's Minecraft videos? It's also a Forever World with lore and old versions. No, actually, I'm not. I am watching several different channels that are doing either Polyworlds or progression series. So I will check that one out. Naturally, the big one that I'm watching is Zelinator. Zelinator is the one that inspired me to do this to begin with. And I have been I've gone back to the beginning and I've been watching his full streams. It's taken me some time to do it, but I am watching them. Basically, like if I'm at work, I can have it on and watch some of it, and then also when I go to the gym, like when I work out on the bike or the treadmill, I can set my phone up and I can watch Zelinator there also. But I also watch a bunch of other channels too. They currently have a couple of concurrent worlds in alpha. Yeah, I do too, actually. I've got Alphaville, and then there's another one called Skullfire, which is the seed that from the skull painting. I've got that. And I did start one based on Herobrine, but I only did one episode on that one. But that is another one that I want to do. Just like I've got 2 beta worlds, too. And so those 3 alpha worlds and the 2 beta worlds. And there's probably going to be a 3rd one. Those are going to be merged into the polyworlds eventually. And the reason why I didn't want to wait to do those, because it's going to be a while before the main series gets that far. So I didn't want to delay it that long, if that makes sense. I think I might actually be able to finish this ditch in enough time. And then I get to have dinner. Yay, 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 yay. Have you seen my personal series, by the way? It's called Unnamed Old. No, I've not. I'll take a look. I've got the chats saved, so I'll be able to go back and check. Yay! We're done! Steves aren't going anywhere now. Unless they go on that pathway, but I don't think they'll make it. So all of our Steves, yay! Now they can just stay here with me. I'm jumping for joy. Megalovania. Now that's just the actual Megalovania from Undertale. It has a it kind of fits with all of them jumping on around. Somehow that song seems to fit. You trapped me! You trapped me in stone! I mean, it's a bunch of blue people jumping in a box, so... They are megalomaniacs. What's that Atari game? Megamaniac? I think that's it. Megamaniac! I don't think I played... No, I think I played that game over on Killer Games. I think I've done that one, because that's the one where you shoot the hamburgers and stuff. So I think I did do a Let's Play on that one. Can you name this song? Let's see if you know your music. I'll turn it up. You get a cookie if you can name the song. I'll give you a hint. It's not a cowboy song. No. Oh no. Also, I have a lore project not currently connected to a world called Ancient Legacy. Okay, yeah, I do have Discord. It's not very active. I'd like it to be active. It's not very active. But yeah, no, yeah. That's why I have that Discord. So yeah, definitely go there and link that. Okay, you're not answering the question on the song, so I will go, and since it's time for the stream to end, I will tell you. The name of the song is Blue Monday by New Order. How do I feel? Heather. I don't know. That's the name of the song, Blue Monday by New Order. So look it up on YouTube. So that way you can actually hear the song. And if you look up True Faith, that's another one of their songs. That's my favorite song from New Order. I like True Faith. All right. Well, folks, I gotta have dinner and stuff, so we're gonna go ahead and end now. We will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is my Friday for work, so we can do this for 3 hours or 4 hours. We'll see how everything looks, and think about what you want to see as far as builds. We're gonna be in this one more day, okay? So we got one more day that we're going to be on this before we update, and then we'll be doing a whole new world. A whole new world! We'll make a flying carpet or something. Alright, thank you everyone so much for joining. I appreciate it. I would love it if you subscribe. I do a lot of stuff on the channel, so I will see you tomorrow, I hope. Take care. Have a good, killer awesome day.